Welcome to this Mobotix video tutorial. Today we want to introduce you to the new M15 camera. Let's begin with the delivery set. As you are used from all our other camera models, you can find the printed user manual in the package. Next to this, you will find all tools which are necessary to mount the camera. Blue lens tool, which fits to the lens dome and to the lens glass. The other side fits to turn also the hemispheric lens. Black module tool to mount the sensor modules. The two nipples fit into the front of the sensor module in order to turn them. The conical ring on the other side can be used to turn the lens in the sensor module in order to focus it. Allen key 2.5 mm. Allen key 5 mm. In addition, we have for the mounting of the camera the screw set, the rubber seal for the wall and ceiling mount, as well as the ceiling mount for the VarioFlex bracket. Furthermore, we find there the theft protection clamps for the sensor module, as well as the rubber seals and caps for the screws. The camera itself comes with the already pre-installed wall mount. Due to the fact that the M15 is based on a modular concept, it is delivered as core module without sensor modules. The sensor modules have to be ordered separately and will be connected to the cables that are leading out of the front panel. To mount the sensor module in the M15, you first have to unscrew the nuts from it and to unloose the bayonet nut. Then detach the dummy plug from the connector. After that, we also detach the protection cap from the core housing. The next step is to connect the sensor cable of the camera to the sensor module and to secure it with the bayonet nut. Now we want to insert the module so that the Mobotix writing is turned to the left. Push the sensor module completely into the housing and turn it with the help of the black module tool 90 degrees to the right. With this procedure, the module is mounted. As an option, Mobotix provides an anti-theft protection for the sensor modules. This anti-theft protection is realized as a red clamp that has to be inserted into the camera housing. To install it, we have to open the camera housing. To open the camera housing, two screws on the back side must be opened with the 5 mm Allen key. When the screws are unloosed, we can push the front plate of the housing with the help of the Allen key from the back side of the camera. Looking to the front side of the camera, we can fold now the front plate carefully back. Now we can see connector for the right image sensor, network connector, mini USB connector, connector for MX bus, connector for the sensors of the front plate, connector for the left image sensor. The next step is to install the anti-theft clamp. Push the clamp like shown into its fitting. Please take care that it is engaged correctly. Now the sensor module is protected against twisting. For the replacement of the microSD card, we have to open also the inner housing. First unplug all connectors of the front plate, like shown here. put the front plate to the side. Unplug also the network connector. With the 2.5 mm Allen key, we can unlock the 4 Allen screws of the inner housing. Pull the cover carefully to the back. Please take care of the MX bus cable that is fixed to the cover plate. The M15 only uses the SD card slot that is on the top of the board. The second card slot is not functional and must not be used. To remove the micro SD card, we first have to unlock the card slot by shifting the metal clamp to the right. Then we can remove the existing card and replace it by a new one. After that, lock the card slot again and put the cover back onto the inner housing. Now you can put all connectors back into place and close the complete housing of the M15. Please take care when setting the front plate back into place that the cables run correctly in the cable roots and not to be squeezed. Now we can set the screws back into the housing and fix them. Last step is to put the rubber plug onto the screw holes to seal them against humidity. We hope you have enjoyed this video tutorial. Thank you for your interest. Goodbye.